create a closed V-groove, first you need to create your layout. Click on the template you want underneath Templates. For this demonstration, we'll use a rectangle. We start with the outside measurement. We'll enter a width of 16, tab over to height, and enter a height of 20. Tab down to our opening width. We'll enter a width of 10, and then we tab and enter our opening height of 14. Tab to our border left. We'll just leave that at 3, and our top and bottom border we'll leave at 3 as well. To save this layout, we can either hit Enter on the keyboard or click on Create Shape. We'll click on Create Shape. Down on the bottom left in our Options bar, beside VG, which stands for V-groove, we have a little arrow. We'll click on that arrow and then click on Define. First box is the distance from your opening to the V-groove. We'll click on that box, erase the 0.25, and enter 0.500 for 1/2 inch. You tab over, this box contains the width of the V-groove. You can adjust this to whatever you desire. Default is normally 0.06. You'll see this box here, only V-groove cut. First we'll show the application of the 1/2 inch distance. Click on Apply and watch on the right hand side in the layout. You'll see the V-groove is added around the opening. If we change this by clicking on Only V-groove cut, this distance disappears. What will happen is instead of cutting the opening, the V-groove cut will replace the opening cut. We'll show you this by clicking on Apply. Now instead of an opening and a V-groove, we'll only have the V-groove with the dimensions of the opening size we entered earlier. Now for this demonstration, we actually want a V-groove around an opening, so we'll uncheck that box. Click on the top box again and enter 0.500 for 1/2 inch and click Apply. So we're back to the V-groove around our opening size. We click on OK. To begin cutting, first we want to check the cut options. It's the blade with a red check mark on it. We click on that. And we want to make sure this VG dynamic blade depth box is checkmarked. What that will do is tell the machine to adjust the blade depth automatically and change from the V-groove depth to the opening cut depth. We'll also notice here that it's saying to cut from back because we designed this to cut from back from the beginning. We will leave this to show you how the software reminds you to cut from the front, so we click on OK. Now we click on our blade button, and since we designed this to cut from the back, the software advises the operator that V-grooves must be cut from the front. We click on Yes to change that to a front cut. Then it will continue to the cut window. You'll notice two different profiles here, the V-groove cut profile and the regular cut profile. We want to change this profile to the V-groove cut profile, and the profile underneath, our regular profile, you can change this to 4-ply for this demonstration. As you can see, in the regular profile, there are different options. You can change it to an 8-ply if you're cutting 8-ply, or 4-ply. For this example, we'll use 4-ply. The V-groove profile, normally you have this set for the V-groove. And then click Cut. The machine will then adjust itself to the V-groove depth and cut your V-groove. Then it will adjust itself to the opening depth and cut your opening. And that's how you cut a closed V-groove in the SPT32 software.